And do you recognize this guy? This is the pseudo historian that states that the Swedish people were black. You know what I mean? So this is the guy, man. He back. The thing with this guy is like, and that's really sad. I actually have empathy towards him. I know he doesn't sound like it, but I actually do. He lost both his parents in Estonia, and it's terrible. Your parents are so important in your life, and when you lose them, it's like you feel like you lose half of your world. Like it's actually horrible, 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 and it will stay with you your whole life. So your parents, your mother and your father are really important, you know. But he takes such an angle into this that I don't appreciate that. You know, I don't appreciate how they use his pain into covering up the event. You know. But he started out by showing like how things happen, you know, like this is Estonia and these are the people, these are the investigations they did. And the problem with this guy is like he's all emotional about it. And they're using his emotions to cover up the Estonia incident. The new information about Estonia has popped up all the time, you know. And it's really important that these questions are getting answered, you know, properly, because they didn't do a good job from beginning to answer all the questions and a proper investigation, right? But because this man lost his parents, every time the Estonia event is shown in the media, he gets all these bad feelings back and how he lost his parents and the pain and the sorrow and all these things, right? And that's understandable, but he wants like everybody else to empathize with him and feel his pain, and that we should just move on, not question things. And so what they're doing is like using his trauma to put it on you, so it's your trauma, and then you should feel the way he feels. So that's how that works. It's like it's a hypnosis. So they hypnotize you with his feelings and make you feel it, and then you should feel bad about talking about it and questioning because you're hurting his feelings, you know what I mean? And that's just like, dude, go to a psychologist. I'm sorry, like, but if you can't live a normal life after your parents died 20 years ago and you still feel like you break down as a human being, you need a psychologist, man. And I'm saying that from love. I'm not saying that from hate. I really ain't. I'm really not. I'm actually doing this for love because I do care for how he feels. It's not fun losing your parents. I do care. But you need real help, man. We can't all now put our head into the sand and pretend that there's nothing to question here, and this angle the media is using to shut down the Estonia event. Like we can't do that. It's strange. Like like even now they're handling it in a very strange way. You know, they're doing everything they can to handle this Estonia event and build trust back with the people, except answering the people's questions. Like that's the only thing they're not doing. They're not investigating it properly, and they're not answering your questions. They're just like, yeah, you shouldn't talk about it. Everything is fine. Don't worry. Like, feel his tears, you know. And I do, because of course I'm a human. Like of course I do feel his tears. It's terrible. I do feel the pain and tears of everybody that experienced the trauma of Estonia. It's terrible. It's a terrible event. But we still need to know what happened and question it and talk about it, because we don't want this to happen again. We don't want this to happen again. And if we're not facing that, and we're not facing it, it's going to happen again. And there's going to be a cover-up again. And they're going to handle it like that. And they're going to treat people like they're idiots. And that's not nice. I'm getting real emotional about this because it's just not nice. Imagine if I was on that boat. It's horrible. It's horrible. Like, it's shocking. It's shocking. It really is shocking.
If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and drop a comment. I'd love to hear what you think.